What's up, guys? In order to attempt and avoid copyright with this one, I don't know how all this is gonna work. This video may get put up, I'll get copyright strike and realize, hey, dang, I can't put that up, that's dumb. So, yeah, I'm going to maybe put this up. If it's up, cool. If it's not, then you'll never know that I said it wouldn't be up. But, today I'm going to be, and I do consider myself quite the educated Zelda fanatic, but I am not, it is not my job, and it is not my, life's calling to dissect everything Zelda. I'm not like those big guys out there like Commonwealth Realm, Zeltic, Hyrule Gamer, any of them, because I just don't, like, I haven't, I find their content very interesting, and I find their theories very interesting, and I like a lot of them, but I personally am not going to go devote my entire life to The Legend of Zelda. I do, however, really enjoy it, which is why I'm going to take a little kick at this, trying to dissect what I can from the 10 minutes of gameplay shown. If you guys have been watching my channel for any amount of time, you'll know that as of now, I only have my phone to record off of a TV screen, which I know is really not the best, but it's also all I can afford, and I'm working with what I got here. So I hope you guys will enjoy this little breakdown thing I'm going to try and do. So let's get started. And of course, there's going to be a lot of lagging because the Switch cannot run video.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you very much for waiting. Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay? Let's begin.
Okay. So right off the bat, the lighting looks a lot, and I have seen this a few times, but the lighting looks a lot better. If you look back at Fort Hateno, which I don't think you can, it does look like it's maybe been changed to a wooden structure kind of now, assuming that's this area. There is, if the top left, there's a little tower structure there. Probably the Zonai or whatever replacement for the towers, as Zonai have been confirmed with certain items we'll see later on. But yeah, the lighting looks better. Link's wearing different clothing, and from some rumors I've heard from other channels, apparently there is a chance that boots might be customizable, so perhaps that is the case. Yeah, he's got a different bow. Yeah, other than that, not too much different about this. Right away, if you look at the HUD, actually, the map icon, there are coordinates for X, Y, and Z axes. So that's interesting. There's also a little temperature dial, and I believe it's inverted from where it last was. Maybe that's just because of the version they're playing or something. There's also, if you look at the top left, there is a little green-ish icon that you'll see later on what that does. But there's also the fruit on the top arrow pad, so you guys will see what that's used for. And yeah, let's continue.
We are in the land of Hyrule, Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast
Nothing
world to
there.
explore. Of course, it's not
I think that's a new enemy camp in the top left, but I could be wrong. Also, smoke rings blowing out of the stable.
just
I
the same
didn't do
world
that
as
before. That
it is.
rock
It's
is
changed in many ways.
new. If you look at the kind of medium or like the mid section to the left, there's a row of things. I'm wondering if they're all enemies or if one of them, that one farthest to the right, looks kind of like Cass. Yeah, another tower too. And if you look on the top right, there's a new stone structure. I'm kind of curious as to what that is. Not on like the middle right, but like the top right. There's like a roundish thing. Uh, that's definitely new. I'm excited to
If we
see
talk about
what that
all of the
is.
changes today, we'll run out of time.
Oh yeah, okay.
we
So
hope you'll seek them out for
those are all enemies then. Those constructs we'll see
yourself
later on in the video.
when the game launches.
Anything else? No, not really. Oh yeah, if you look in the middle left top-ish, there's two yellow trees on a floating rock, or I can't tell if that rock is attached to the mountain. It could be attached to the mountain. There's that little, if top middle left-ish, there's the stone with the green swirls above it, which is supposedly going to be
Just high in the
teleportation.
sky.
Skylands, yeah.
You'll notice some land masses floating up there.
Okay.
We call them sky islands. You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the sky?
That is a Korok. The left, or sorry, right, middle, that's Korok. Needs to reach his friend. I remember somebody mentioning something, and I think I saw it on the map myself, about the fact that Korok Forest or the Lost Woods or whatever isn't in the map anymore. So I wonder if it was taken up to the sky, and he's trying to get up there.
When there's
The shrine is gone in this area. There's also next to where the shrine would have been maybe a place to build something. Nothing really new at the stable, but oh, I mean, there's a little. Sorry, I kind of missed it.
to the sky, you'll notice some land masses floating up there.
Also,
We call them
the
sky
fact he only
islands.
has a 2 horse is a little bit disappointing.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the sky islands when they're so high up?
First off, the bridge looks to be obstructed, but if you look in the middle left, there is a puff of
If we
pink
take a look,
smoke.
oh,
They
something's
could try to
falling
paint
from the
away
sky.
from, like, no, you don't get to see
You
what that
see
is.
it? I wonder
Also, the
what that
falling
is.
rock. Oh, another
Let's
one of
head
those
over to it.
things to build a building or whatever. I wonder what those are.
We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
Maybe to build vehicles.
Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell, look, it started
He's
rising.
being very careful to keep it
This
painted.
map,
Okay, so there's a new monster camp down there. At that bridge, the top middle, I don't know if that was there before. I think that's
recall,
I think
which
that's
provides
new.
an object.
Yeah, there's a stone again with the swirl.
Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can
Several sky islands, one
now
in the
rise
very
into the
background
sky.
with a tower.
We're a lot closer to the sky.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty big. That's a pretty big island
Let's
up
use
there.
the paraglider to reach
So it looks like they are going to be on the scale. Well,
There
kind
are
of.
a few other sky islands floating here too.
So this he's on, I'm guessing, is a fan that's gonna, once he figures out whatever puzzle he needs to get there, whatever dungeon thing, he'll probably be able to paraglide up to higher islands using those.
So we hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger sky island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit. There's a
I
branch on the
mean,
ground.
if I were to, well, those are different mushroom
When you
types.
find something like this, you should pick it up. It
Also,
might come in handy later.
that'll be really neat if there are different like types, like colors of tree branches, because that yellow tree branch
Oh,
is
something's
not
there. This is a
the
brand
same as
new
what you find on
enemy
land.
called a construct.
Yeah,
We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up.
there's a little temple thing over there.
Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good.
Oh, durability's back.
Get another
Yep.
branch
I mean, that,
and
there's something that definitely makes up for it later on. Soldier Construct Horn, also Zonai Charge, which, for all of you out there who watch Zonai theory videos or whatever, that is confirmation that they exist in the game. Also, that's a pretty big temple.
Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities.
This one's
If
cool.
we use this branch and
Oh, there's another little teleportation thing. So they are on the Skylands too. If you look in the top, like middle, that's another one of those little pods. So maybe they'll allow you to teleport to the sky directly,
the rock over here,
which would be awesome.
this, look, we can stick them
Yeah,
together.
so that's going to
Create
increase
a makeshift hammer.
durability
This is called fuse.
as well
You can stick
as
objects together
like
to create new weapons with various effects.
allow you to make
Let's take on another construct with this
much
fused
stronger
weapon.
weapons, which is
We're
a
dealing
system
with two
that's
of
going
them
to
at
make
once.
this game insane.
Oh, B1. The weapon's attack is definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability.
Nice,
You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability.
nice.
You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long
There's a construct back there. It's not really important actually. He just goes and fights it.
we can create a weapon with a
Nothing
much
too
longer
new.
attack range.
There seems to be
With this, we don't have
grass
to get
under
too
the
close to enemies,
water.
and we can safely attack from
Is
a
that
distance.
confirmation of underwater gameplay?
You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory.
He's being very
For
careful to
instance,
pan
try
away
fusing
from
this
like
leaf to an
spoilers.
arrow.
Obviously. This is a really
Use
cool
an ice
ability.
element
Meat arrow.
material to an
Also,
arrow.
onions confirmed.
You can freeze faraway enemies. Very useful. In addition, let's see. There's a bird flying around. If
Yeah, more Skylands.
you might feel that
I was
aiming
curious
an
if they
arrow
have
is too
waterfalls
difficult.
because that might let you
Apparently,
like.
my eyes can't track fast
use the
moving
Zora
objects
tunic
as
or
of late,
something.
so my shots rarely land.
Why would you kill the bird?
So at times like these,
To kill the bird, I must
here's an eyeball
use
you can get
the
by
eyeball
defeating
ability.
monsters.
Hee hee.
Fuse it to an arrow.
There appears to be a lot of things you can fuse to the end. I wonder what all of their unique abilities are. He's being very careful only to show us like the certain
Let's try
things,
this on another bird.
so as not to spoil like.
I'll just
Other
fire in
things.
that general direction. It's
It's
very
kind of neat.
simple.
We're gonna find that out for ourselves.
Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
Oh, there's another teleportation thing in the top right corner. So definitely gonna be teleportation.
I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now you can
I'm
probably
telling you,
wonder
that
what's
lake looks
happening
like you can
to
go
fuse.
underwater. The water looks a
Well,
lot better in this
mushroom
game.
is actually a puff shroom.
The water looked pretty good in Breath of the Wild, but the water looks, the swimming, like once you see him swimming, it looks so much better.
Okay,
Also,
let's
this ability
slow
is
down.
really cool.
The enemy has lost sight of Link, so attack.
Makes you wonder what
Even
all
if you struggle with
enemies
combat,
will be able to
you
use
can
it on.
take down enemies using similar
Also,
methods.
I'd like to point out that that's a wooden stick, not just a stick. So I wonder what the difference is, or if the naming convention is just for this version of like the version of the game that hasn't had the. Well, they said development's finished, so it may just be a wooden stick. Huh? So it's like a little bit stronger of a stick. That's kind of
Get
strange,
powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies.
I guess.
But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course,
Oh,
there
I want
isn't
to jump in the
anything
water,
that
be able to
resembles
go
a boat around
underwater.
here. So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log.
And Zelda games where you could swim underwater. Were
It's
there
a
ever
makeshift
certain
raft.
bodies of water that you couldn't?
This is another
Because
new
it might be the
ability
case with
called
this that you can only
Ultra
swim
Hand.
in like certain
Even
swim
though the
water in
logs are
certain parts.
currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
Because now all people are talking about in the news is underwater gameplay,
You can
and
always
that's
attach things
would be
or
awesome,
attach them
but it
like this.
really doesn't seem like they're gonna have that. Unless he's purposely making a raft to try and avoid going in the water.
It's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat.
Just in case, you know, you don't need to.
We've made a simplified version of a boat.
The grass is going underwater, I'm telling you guys.
However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward.
Gotta be up there underwater, right?
There's something here. Let's try hitting it.
Why is there just a pool of water?
Oh,
Theories.
wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it? We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced. Okay, they're attached. All right,
really
let's
new
try
here.
moving the boat. Hey, it's moving.
Or if there
It's
is, I'm
sailing
sure
pretty
someone's
fast with the
not.
wind from the fans.
That
Since
water
we
looks
added two
really
fans,
good.
we should be able to cross the river in no time.
So these
Right, we reached the other
these constructs are just hitting the garden. They don't seem to be
side.
like trying to actively kill you. Also, Stambulb. That's probably the onion thing we saw earlier with the arrow fusing. So it seems there
In
are
the most recent trailer,
onions that
we
will
showed
give you
scenes of Link
stamina.
riding a large car and a flying
Which is strange because when I eat onions, I don't
Those
want to
vehicles
run or do
actually
anything.
aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game, and depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure. There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
This looks like some kind of
Look,
yeah.
I passed right through the ceiling.
What is that in the middle of the swirly thing over there? Is that like a boss fight? Could be.
This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through.
Also, go back.
Look, I passed right through the ceiling.
Okay, go back down.
This
go
new
back
ability
down,
is
back down.
called Ascend. If you're in a place with a
Look at that little. You see those gray lumps kind of like just left of Link, like on the ground? That. I wonder if that's hitting at some kind of time shift thing again. Because that reminds me of the robot workers. There's a name for them, the diggers or whatever in Skyward Sword, where you can rejuvenate them by going backwards in time. I wonder if that's one of, or like that's the same kind of thing with the constructs. That would make a lot of
ceiling,
sense.
you can go through to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here,
Another construct that doesn't at all mind you being there.
come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, You can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah, I got pushed
Rotato
off.
tomato. Also, its eye opens
Oh, well,
before it
let's
was
just
attacking. Okay, what are those? At the bottom, you'll see two red circle spot things. Are those entrances to the underground? He pans away very quickly. I feel like to hide them. Also the glyphs at the top left, little tower in the mid right. Yeah, just a few
The surface.
things. Yeah, he definitely pans away quickly to try and hide
From the
them.
sky to the surface like this.
Oh, maybe not.
It feels
No,
so
those
good.
are entrances to underground.
In the sky.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's so much here. There's a tower, bottom right. Islands. There's an island really low down if you look in the mid, just like right of Link. Death Mountain is covered in, it has Malice in it or whatever. What else? That seems to be mostly all.
You'll be able to look at.
Okay, so I can't tell if that was where the Thunder Plateau was. Maybe. It looks like it's a hole underground now. There are also glyphs right next door, that is. Another tower. Looks to be... Oh, no, it's right in the place where, the tower in the Hyrule Field used to be. Also, kind of just right below Link, off to the left by, the slightest bit, is another one of those holes that, goes underground, probably.
Out across the land.
Well, he's really shown a lot. The Colosseum's back. Not too much to see
You
there.
can also search for destiny.
Haha, Mr. Anuma, you can't get away from us. Yeah, so is that icy place over there? Was that there before? Yeah, I'm sure it was. It's not the same as the Lanayru area, though. Or not Lanayru. I'm Hebrew, the Hebrew area. It's very low Sky Islands. I'm kind of just noticing that there.
The nations that pique your interest.
More really low Sky Islands. I don't know if that's the same tower we saw earlier or just before. So Pharaon is pretty much the same. Yeah, there's the glyphs
Once
again.
you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up. Like this.
There's the flying
Let's
little
dive into this river.
cover rock.
And we're back
The
on the
loading
surface.
the lag isn't actually too bad.
There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
So yeah, there's the another one of those little wood house hut things or whatever. That bridge looks new.
What did you think?
That was very cool. I don't want to get copyright struck. I'm gonna close this out now. Whether you guys are watching morning, noon, or night, hope you guys enjoyed this installment of Tears of the Kingdom. And actually, let me skip to the little, I'll call it back here, because I kind of want to look at this real quick. The Tears of the Kingdom OLED. Also, the music kind of pops. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Too bad I have no money. That's cool though. Oh yeah, that's also super cool. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. As always guys, please leave a like and subscribe and turn on your bell notifications to see all the latest videos on my channel.